Hi, my name's Jeffrey Lewis. I'm here from New York City. Thanks to the Mountain Goats for inviting me along on their West Coast tour. What's your favorite flavor? Ramen is a highly valid question. There's so many kinds to choose from, there's a lot of competition. I know so many artists for whom it's the only meal they ate, but the finest brand and flavor is still subject to debate. Well, Maruchan brand ramen has cream chicken and lime shrimp, or then there's top ramen with teriyaki. See, the answer ain't so simple. It's a block of dried noodles, 3 minutes in the pot, boiling water and the flavor packet, and it always hits the spot. Painters eat it at midnight, poets before poetry slammin', comic book doodlers do it at lunch, bluegrass noodlers after jammin'. The FDA might say it's no more nutrition than the package that it came in, but if they take it off the market, there will be artistic famine. And on the Lower East Side of New York City, those days are dead and gone. I had never heard of ramen, but I did love Ichiban. It was Japanese instant noodle soup, basically the same thing. And from the SYP store on Avenue A, it's of Ichiban I'll sing. My favorite flavor ramen was the blue Ichiban package, with the flavor description I couldn't read in some ancient Asian language. It came with a block of dried bean curd, the noodles broad and flat. It's the best ramen ever, yeah, you heard, and if it ain't, I'll eat my hat. Now there ain't many perks in this line of work, so I think I'll go to sleep and dream I run a restaurant where all the artists can eat cheap, with an art gallery in front and in back a performance venue, a dozen home-cooked meals to choose from and no ramen on the menu. But from the gates of Eden to the hills of Sweden, for your energy crisis, it's what my advice is. When I get my life in order, I'll cook it with spring water. It's what God ate in the days when he was creating, so I guess it's just our fate. Let there be ramen. This is Helen Schreiner. I think if life exists, it's probably like this. I had a common goal, I caught a common cold. I said when I get healthy that I won't take it for granted. And I thought I meant it, but I knew when I got better that I'd probably forget it. Feeling fine wasn't worth a mention, so I didn't pay attention. And it seems that's just the way. It's all easier said than done, and it's not even easy to say. And when I get back home, I'll see what's left before I'd gone. 1,000 sheets of paper, I'll see what they are later. And then I've gotta roam, and back and forth I've flown. And when I get back home, I'll see what's left before I'd gone. 2,000 sheets of paper, I'll see what they are later. But it's hard to get too bored when you pick the right 2 chords. And you keep on strumming as if you don't know what's coming. Now I don't have a girlfriend and I wish I was more happy. Now I have a girlfriend and I wish I was more happy. Now I have 2 girlfriends and I wish I was more happy. Now I have 4 girlfriends and I wish I was more happy. And when I'm in an airplane, I close my eyes and pretend that it's a rocket pointed straight down, shooting at the earth again. Now I am more happy, and I wish I was more happy if I was a little smarter, if I worked a little harder. But emotions in the brain, they'll always be the same. It's just chemicals and clop, and what you've got is what you've got. And you just apply it to whatever's passing by it. Just like the guitar pick that I could not keep in my grip is like all the love I lose, 'cause I could never fill the shoes, but it's just because I have no feet. Then I think every minute of every day I have the choice to wish things could be better or be glad things aren't worse. Yeah, maybe every minute of every day we have the choice to say things could be better or to say things could be worse. And I think if life exists, it's probably like this, but it's hard to get too bored when you pick the right 2 chords. and you keep on strumming as if you don't know what's coming. And it seems that's just the way. It's all easier said than done, and it's not even easy to say. Inside your walls,
Left a dream inside your walls.
left us in a wilderness.
Well, I can make my paradise.
Without your walls, I am alive.
Body, I am rank and file.
Girl and boy and man and wife.
Flesh you measure with a smile.
Have and hold and hold and have.
Having, hold and have.
Deny desire.
Deny desire.
Have a child to justify images that you apply.
I won't bow my head in shame.
I won't bow my head in shame.
And I won't play the game the same.
Without your walls, I am alive.
Without your walls, we all survive.
Without your walls, no guilt to bear.
Without your love, our love to share.
Without your walls, I am alive. 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 No air to breathe inside your walls.
Left a dream inside your walls.
Left us in a wilderness. Well, I can make my paradise. Without your walls, I am alive. No body, I and rank and file. Girl and boy and man and wife. Flesh you measure with a smile. Have and hold and hold and have and have and hold and hold and have. Deny desire.
Deny desire.
Have a child to justify images that you apply. I won't bow my head in shame. I won't bow my head in shame. And I won't play the game the same. Without your walls, I am alive.
Without your walls, we all survive.
Without your walls, no guilt to bear.
Without your love, our love to share.
Without your walls, I am alive. 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 Inside your walls, left a dream inside your walls, left us in a wilderness. Well, I can make my paradise. Without your walls, I am alive. No body, I and rank and file. Girl and boy and man and wife.
Flesh you measure with a smile.
Have and hold and hold and have and have and hold and hold and have. Deny desire, deny desire. Have a child to justify images that you apply. I won't bow my head in shame. I won't bow my head in shame, and I won't play the game the same. Without your walls, I am alive.
Without your walls, we all survive.
Without your walls, no guilt to bear.
Without your love, our love to share.
Without your walls, I am alive. 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 I'll try showing you a short film. I know there's a film festival part of Noise Pop. I submitted these, didn't get in, but I'll try them tonight. Very low budget. I saw a hippie girl on 8th Avenue. She barely looked at me for a second or two, and I suddenly realized I no longer look much like a hippie. Ah, she had a long, thin dress and rainbow clothes. Not long ago, I wore one of those. But nowadays, I guess I don't dress very much like anything. I had a great pair of bell bottoms. I had two. My friend borrowed one and the other I outgrew. And now to the eye I'm turning into another nondescript guy. Except I still traveled light and my hair was still long. I still hated deodorant and I still sang songs. But over the years I had noticed I wasn't dressing as colorfully or psychedelic as I'd used to. Because I had worn my tie-dyes until they'd rotted to shreds, and I could no longer follow the Grateful Dead, and it had gotten to the point where I didn't even identify with most Fish fans anymore. And I knew that someday I'd probably cut my hair. I knew that the day after that I probably wouldn't even care. Is that what it all comes down to all along? Everything that you feel will one day feel wrong. I was talking to my friend Eric just to see what he thunk. And he said, Jeff, it's weird, but I no longer look like a punk. I guess we don't need our clothes for an identity crutch. And we looked at each other and we didn't look like much. And we looked out at the world like a movie theater, at all the hippies and the punks and the skinheads and the skaters. And someday or other, maybe sooner or later, they'll come to the realization that what's important is whether you can carry on a human conversation. And that is not what you wear on the outside, it's how you think and feel on the inside. If I fall asleep, don't wake me up. Roll, bus, roll, take me up. Midnight coming on a Monday night. I'm gonna go again because I don't feel right. Quick pack, knapsack, quick snack, quick train. 42nd Street, Greyhound again. Roll, bus, roll, take me off. A rolled sweatshirt makes the window soft. If I fall asleep, don't wake me up. Roll, bus, roll, take me up. Old bodegas and old streetlights. Harlem looks so warm tonight. All those cheap desserts, it all hurts, I could die. I gotta take 2 Tylenols and close my eyes. Roll, bus, roll, take me off. A rolled sweatshirt makes the window soft. If I fall asleep, don't wake me up. Roll, bus, roll, take me up. I wasn't designed to move so fast. I wasn't designed to have so much past. And in my mind's eye, they all have so much fun. Nowhere to hide and nowhere to run. And then the sun setting on my youth makes that old shadow get taller. Oh, but it's all fine as long as the bus makes the city behind me get smaller and smaller. Roll, bus, roll, take me off. A rolled sweatshirt makes the window soft. If I fall asleep, don't wake me up. Roll, bus, roll, take me up. 2 weeks in England, 2 weeks in town. Another $100 of medication down. Another sorry message that I need to send. And another situation that I have to end. And midnight coming on a Monday night. I'm gonna go again, I might not be alright. It's a bitter pill and it's still the same. 42nd Street, Greyhound again. And if I get 1 seat, I hope it's the window. And if I get 2 seats, I'll just lie down. But if I get 1 seat and it's just the aisle, I'll still be asleep before the 100th mile. And then inside some kind of dream. And inside that some kind of me. And outside us rolls the bus, and the time will go by till inside me I am asleep. Then roll, bus, roll, take me off. A rolled sweatshirt makes the window soft. If I fall asleep, don't wake me up. Roll, bus, roll, take me up. This song is called The Last Time I Did Acid, I Went Insane. It was a night in July about 15 years ago. Why'd I eat the acid? I don't know. I wasn't thinking and I wasn't scared. Why'd I eat the acid? I wasn't prepared. The last time I did acid, I went insane. And I was hanging out with some friends just getting loaded when all of a sudden my mind exploded. I had a flash that I was gay and I got paranoid. I was sitting on the floor listening to Pink Floyd. The last time I did acid, I went insane. And I was drawing crazy pictures, and before I was done, the picture started pulsing like an alien lung. And I said, oh my God, this has just begun. And it was 12 more hours before I was done, and we were up on the rooftop. And I'll tell you the truth, I was convinced I'd already fallen off of the roof. And these weird metal things all around that space, they were teleporting me from place to place. The last time I did acid, I went insane. So we ran back downstairs where it was better to be, but I was trapped in spiral staircase infinity. And when we got to the door, I couldn't go inside, cause it was the gates of heaven and I had died. The last time I did acid, I went insane. And this kid named Grim, he punched a cat in the head. He could read my thoughts, that's what he said. And he described what it was like, but I didn't believe it. Like lifting a rug and seeing stars beneath it. And the first rule of tripping was don't be with people you don't trust. The second rule of LSD, the rooftop is not a good place to be. The third rule is to be prepared. The fourth rule is to not get scared. The fifth rule is to stay serene. Turn off your mind and float downstream. The sixth rule is to have a good friend at hand. The seventh rule, I hope you understand, is not to look too deep into your soul, or you might find a hideous, hopeless hole of hatred, hunger, infinite, idiot, mindless, meaningless, nothingness, 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 nothingness. And that's what I did. And I started saying, disconsolate, would fall under a sad spell of melancholy, drearily coloring one's perceptions of even the brightest spectacle of natural wonder, or a man's generosity of fellow man, or any like display which might ordinarily give cheer, and disallowing the warmer chambers of one's heart to open in acceptance of what tokens of goodwill or good fortune and providence may cast one's way. The darker recesses of the mood-shadowed mind will grasp at these bits and twist the fingers of perversity at the cast-cradle strands of these offerings until all are transformed in one's perceptions into mockeries, cruel masquerades, impish visions of finery serving only to taunt the mind, turn convex to repel them. I'm gonna wait it out, up in my act. I'm gonna wait it out, and not think about while it all goes down outside. I'm not gonna take a chance, I'm gonna hide. And if you know what's good for yourself, you stay away from my special secret hideout. Gonna wait it out, well, down in my basement. I'm gonna wait it out, till all my money's spent. When there's a noise, I'll blockade my door. And when it gets all quiet, I'm gonna wait some more. And if you're looking for me, you better start looking for a replacement, 'cause you know just where I'll be. I'm in my tree. I'm gonna wait it out till I think it's all clean. When that stuff hits, you're gonna wish that you could climb. Well, up on a branch is where I'll sit. I'll have nothing to do, but I'll have nothing but time. And if you're looking for me to watch your back, you know just where I'll be. I'm gonna be waiting up in the attic. Gonna wait till it all blows over. And then I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Gonna wait till it all blows over. And then I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Gonna wait till everyone's dead. And then I'm gonna stay inside instead. 'Cause I know just where it's at. But the only thing that I can do is wait. System,
Death in life.
system,
From the surgeon's knife.
system,
Hacking at the cord.
system,
A child is born. Poor little fucker, poor little kid, never asked for life, no she never did. Poor little baby, poor little Mike, crying out for food as her parents fight.
crying out for food as her parents fight. System, send him to school. System, force him to crawl. System, teach him how to cheat. System, kick him off his feet. Poor little schoolboy, poor little lad, they'll pat him if he's good and they'll beat him if he's bad. Poor little kid, poor little chap, they'll force feed his mind with their useless crap. Force feed his mind with their useless crap. System,
They'll teach her how to cook.
system,
They'll teach her how to look.
system,
They'll teach her all the tricks.
system,
Create another victim for their greasy pricks. Poor little girlie, poor little wench, another little object to prod and pinch. Poor little sweetie, poor little filly, they'll fuck her mind so they can fuck her silly.
fuck her mind so they can fuck her silly. System, he's grown to be a man. System, he's been taught to fit the plan. System, 40 years of jobs. System, pushing little buttons, pulling little knobs. Poor little worker, poor little serf, working like a mule for half of what he's worth. Poor little grafter, poor little gent, working for the cash that he's already spent. Working for the cash that he's already spent. Selling his life,
She's his loyal wife.
timid as a mouse.
They've got their little house.
He's got his little
They
car.
share the cocktail
She
bar.
likes to cook his
You know
meals.
something that appeals.
Sometimes he works late,
Some rest away.
but she doesn't really mind.
Getting
He
overtime.
puts a bit away,
Just for that rainy day.
because every little
The
counts.
cost of living mounts.
Lottery each week.
Quit it looking great.
They would take a trip abroad.
To get a Ford.
She would like to have a firm.
Would like a bigger car.
They could buy a bungalow.
With furniture for show.
He might think of leaving
But
work.
he wouldn't want a shirt.
He would much prefer to stay.
Mama stays
He's got a life of work ahead.
The rest of the day.
She's tried to make it nice.
He said thank you once or twice.
System, deprived of any hope. System, taught they couldn't cope. System, slaves right from the start. System, till death do them part. Poor little fuckers, what a sorry pair. Had their lives stolen, but they didn't really care. Poor little darlings, just your ordinary folks. Victims of the system and its cruel jokes. Victims of the system and its cruel jokes. The couple views the wreckage and dreams of home sweet home. They'd almost paid their mortgage when the system dropped its bomb. So we just released an album that's all covers of songs originally written by the old anarchist punk band Crass. They're one of my favorite bands. They existed from 1977 to 1984. And this is probably my favorite Crass song of all. This is called I Ain't Thick, It's Just a Trick. think they got it all out there, see? Well, they can fuck off, cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity. Oh yeah, let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? Well, they tried to get me with a TV show, but I wouldn't have none of it, no. Standards and values on a living room screen. Sarah Jesse Parker acting mean. She's got it all, that's what they want you to think, but if you read between the lines, you'll see the missing link. She's just a puppet in their indoctrination plan. Be like me, girls, and become a real man. Live to the full, always act flash. Don't use your brains when your body makes a splash. Oh yeah, but I got it all up here, see? Oh yeah, well they think they got it all out there, see? Well they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity. Oh yeah, let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? Well, they tried to get me in the supermarket store. Bought what I wanted and they said buy more. Mountains of crap that nobody really needs. Bright colored wrappers to suit assorted creeds. They know it all, that's what they want you to think, but if you read between the lines, you'll see the missing link. Buy this product, pay for the crap. 1/4 for the product, 3/4 for the wrap. Be a happy family like the photo on the pack. Pay up to the profit and you'll never look back. Oh yeah, but I got it all up here, see? Oh yeah, well they think they got it all out there, see? Well they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity. Oh yeah, let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? Well, they tried to get me with their learning and their books, their deep understanding and intelligent looks. But all the time they never ever saw me. They were just looking for what they wanted to see. They know it all, that's what they want you to think, but if you read between the lines, you'll see the missing link. The books are easy backups for what they'll do. They'll bind you up as slaves for the privileged few. Prove lies with history, say that's how it always was. Slavery or mastery, be one of us. Oh yeah, but I got it all up here, see? Oh yeah, well they think they got it all out there, see? Well they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity. Oh yeah, let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? Well they tried to get me with religion and with Christ. They said I'd get to heaven if I acted real nice, but they were just preparing a crucifix for me. A life of pain, of guilt, of holy misery. They know it all, that's what they want you to think, but if you read between the lines, you'll see the missing link. The Bible's just a blueprint for their scam. Another load of crap about how it's never been. They stand there in the pulpit doling out their lies, offering forgiveness, then they talk of eyes for eyes. Oh yeah, but I got it all up here, see? Oh yeah, well they think they got it all out there, see? Well they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity. Oh yeah, let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? Well they tried to get me, but I won't be got. They say I'm a misfit, but I say I'm not. I never set out to exploit another. Those smarmy bastards would steal from their mother. They know it all, that's what they want you to think, but if you read between the lines, you'll see the missing link. They plundered and slaughtered in the name of truth, accept it as normal and they call it proof. They think they got the answers, but there's something that they miss. Their cup which overflowing is just filled up with piss. Oh yeah, but I got it all up here, see? Oh yeah, well they think they got it all out there, see? Well they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity. Oh yeah, let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? Oh yeah, well I got it all up here, see? Oh yeah, well they think they got it all out there, see? Well they can fuck off cause they ain't got me, and they can't buy my dignity. Oh yeah, well let me tell ya, I got it up here, see? one. I feel so threatened. Is there hope? A blue horizon. Back to New York. Where's my building? How's the weather? Now it's raining. Fucking boring. I get confused. Where am I? In the desert. Dusty blood. Oh, now it's raining. Good for him. I'll leave the dust bowl. I'll leave my building. I'll leave my brother. Oh, how's the weather? I'm from New York. I'm in Maine. I'm back to New York. Good to see you. I wanna see you. I want a flower. Where's the tower? Where's the other? Almost Seaver, Desert Pizza, Brother, people building Texas Tower, tower pouring, burning, house. Today I went to Major Matt's to remaster my old album, and on the L train in the morning I was pretty sure I saw Will Oldham. He was wearing the same sunglasses he had on stage at the Bowery Ballroom. Had he come to walk among the Williamsburgers of his kingdom, and like the burghers of Calais will a sacrifice be demanded, to offer up our dreams and beg for mercy empty-handed, and hapless in our hipness, crowded 5 to an apartment, relegate our dreams to hobbies and deny our disappointment. Cause the Stones in 65 want total satisfaction, kid, but the Stones in 69 see grace in just getting what you need. But if that's a victory, then I'd hate to see what I'd look like defeated. So I know there are those who walk among us who seem to get their dreams unimpeded. Like today when I went to Major Matt's to remaster my old album. On the L train in the morning, I was totally sure I saw Will Oldham. He was wearing the same big rock star sunglasses he had on stage at the Bowery Ballroom. Had he come to walk among the Williamsburgers of his kingdom. And you might say, now there's a guy who seems to have the world laid out before him. Or you might say it's just a rich kid or a fascist or a charlatan. But either way you say it, if you look at indie rock culture, you really can't ignore him. And even if at first dismissive, after some listens, you'll enjoy him. I was thinking this on the L train, intent on bursting my own bubble. How long should an artist struggle before it isn't worth the hassle? And admit we aren't fit to be the ones inside the castle. This quest for greatness, or at least hipness, just a scam and too much trouble. But then what makes one human being worthy of an easy ride? Born to be a natural artist you love or hate but can't deny, while us minions in our millions tumble into history's chasm. We might have a couple laughs, but we're still wastes of protoplasm. Like today, I was gonna waste some time and money to remaster some stupid old album, and on the L train in the morning I was totally positive I saw Will Oldham. He was wearing the same big rock star sunglasses he had on stage at the Bowery Ballroom. Had he come to see the strife here in the gutters of his kingdom, where us noble starving artists are striving hard to feed our egos? Our mothers like our music and our friends come see our shows, and if our friends become successful we'll consider them our foes. Go home to our 4 roommates after paying big bucks for rock star shows. What a nightmare, what a horror, I don't want no part of this. Just get me off this crazy ride. I'm gonna puke, I'm gonna piss. I'd rather kill myself, I'd rather just relax or not exist. But you say you wanna do an email interview, oh what the heck, I can't resist. Hey mom, guess what, today I did another magazine interview. Honey, that's great, you're really famous. Yeah, and I'm gonna be 32. I kinda thought I was gonna grow up to do stuff that would benefit humanity, but it's getting harder to tell if this artist's life is even benefiting me. Cause today I was gonna waste some time and money to remaster some stupid old album, and on the L train in the morning I was totally sure I saw Will Oldham. He was wearing the same big rock star sunglasses he had on stage at the Bowery Ballroom, and since I was feeling in need of answers, I just went right up and asked him. I said, Will, Bonnie, Prince, Palace, whatever, what do you think about it? Is it worth being an artist or an indie rock star, or are you better off without it? Cause you know, maybe the world would be better if we were all just uncreative drones. No dead childhood dreams to haunt us, a decent job, a decent home, and if we had some extra time, we could do real things to promote peace. Become scientists or history teachers or uncorrupt police at least. Come on, Will, you gotta tell me. I grabbed and shook him by the arm. The L train was leaving Bedford with 10,000 white 20-somethings crowded on. He opened his mouth to speak, but it was lost in the rumbling of the wheels. We were thrown together in a corner, and I yelled, tell me, man, for real. You're living comfortably, I assume, even if you're not quite a household name. You've reached a pretty high level of success and critical acclaim. And the L train got to First Avenue, and a bunch of people piled out. I was staring into his sunglasses, and I was really freaking out. I was like, Steamboat Willie, Bonnie, Prince, of all this shit, you're like the king of a certain genre, but even you must want to quit. Like if you hear a record by Bob Dylan or Neil Young or whatever, you must start thinking, people like me, but I won't be that good ever. And then I'm sure the thing is probably like Dylan himself too, stays up some nights wishing he was as good as Allen Ginsberg or Camus, and he's like, dude, I'm such a faker, I'm just a clown who entertains, and these fools who pay for my crap, they just have pathetic puny brains. And then Camus probably wished he was Milton too or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So will you be straight with me now? That's just us two on this train. Cause I was gonna spend some time and money today to remaster some stupid old album. And I saw you here on the L train and I was like, hey, is that Will Oldham? He must at least have some perspective, cause it's like living in this town. I got so confused and wound up and uptight, and I just don't know up from down. And then we'd reached the last stop and the subway was deserted. There was a long moment of silence and I let go of his shirt. I started to think maybe I'd made some kind of big mistake. I tried to walk out onto the platform, but by then it was too late. His sunglasses seemed to grow darker, and still he hadn't even spoke. He just came right up behind me and put his hands around my throat and threw me down onto the concrete and kicked my face in with his boot and dragged me down onto the train tracks and tied my hands back with his coat. And I was slipping out of consciousness as he was slipping down my jeans, and he was punching me and humping me, and I slipped off into a dream. So it might have just been a delusion, but I thought I heard him say something like, artists are pussies. Then he climbed back up and ran away. So I lay there in the darkness on the train tracks, cold and broken. The hours passed and I thought, well, maybe I won't remaster that old album. And then I started thinking, well, maybe it really wasn't even Will Oldham, even though he did hold my arms and fuck me just like Will sings in A Sucker's Evening. But whether it was him or wasn't, I couldn't forget the words he'd spoken. Artists are pussies like we're wusses, or we end up getting fucked. And other kinds of folks are dicks, tall, smart, and strong, and born to fuck us up. I know it sounds really terrible, awkward, sexist analogy, but at that moment there on the train tracks, it made a lot of sense to me. Maybe it's just some kind of natural balance, like two types of mental gender that's gone on in all societies in one form or another. Like some dicks were born to conquer, I probably would if I could, but if I'm just a pussy, that's okay, 'cause in a few months maybe I'll put out something good. Alright, well, we'll do one more for you. We're Jeffrey Lewis and the Jitters. That's my brother Jack. I'll tell him that's Dave. We've got comic books, CDs, shirts, and stuff out there.
We're getting near the end of our tour at the Mountain Goats, and we thank them for having us along. If anyone's interested, we're playing tomorrow in Santa Rosa. Check the website.
Okay, here's another short film. It's called The Creeping Brain. There was a creeping brain, and it got larger every single passing day. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. At first it couldn't think much like a lizard, but it soon learned how to eat. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. And in the country moonlight by the swamp it ate some bugs and so it grew. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. At first it came to realize it grew smarter when it ate, but that's all it knew. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. And as the nights went by, the brain got bigger in the creek there by the swamp. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. It ate a dead raccoon and it got larger and crawled over to the dump. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. It was soon smart as a dog, and then it ate one and had an epiphany. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. It should hide there in the dark and grow more till it was smart enough to see. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. Then it developed sight one night, and by the early light of dawn the brain could talk. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. And it saw the road to town, and so the creeping brain began to walk. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. And as the brain was walking, it was talking right out loud, but to no one. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. It said, I am the creeping brain, and I'm insane, and I will eat this stupid town. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. It was 2 miles from Main Street when it was spotted from the roadside by a drunk. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. He phoned the county sheriff, but of course no one believed a word he spoke. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. After the brain ate him, it thought hard until it came up with a plan. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. It would look more inconspicuous if it drove to the town center in a van. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. So it learned how to hotwire one, and with a squeal of tires it took off. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. In the early morning sun it found a parking spot just across from the church. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. It said about its grim work the horror was more than words can describe. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. A policeman grabbed a radio and yelled out for more backup to arrive. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. 2 or 3 days later, every TV on the planet was tuned in. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. The creeping brain had called a press conference of every leader in the world for 2 p.m. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. The curtains parted and the world gasped as it approached the microphone and said, creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. Ladies and gentlemen, good to meet you, don't be alarmed. Hello, I am the creeping brain. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. No doubt by now most all of you will have read the news reports and seen the films. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. About how much of America I've destroyed and the untold millions I have killed. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. I apologize for all of that. I'm wiser now and I have some new ideas. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. Let's all learn to live together in mutual trust and respect and put aside our fears. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. And so the brain departed us and gently made its wise way to the ocean. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. For many years it rested there and happily would answer any questions. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. When the brain grew old and died, the whole world mourned and joined to mark its noble grave. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain. And each year we all hold hands and think kind thoughts of mankind's friend, the creeping brain. Creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping brain, creeping. Have a good night. Mountain Goat's up next. Thank you.